Running Scared is a 2006 film that was written and directed by Wayne Kramer. Now the plot is we see Paul Walker, who's this low-level guy working for this mob group. One day they're about to get robbed by these masked people. They don't know who they are. This big shootout happens and a lot of people die.
Get down on the ground. Go, come on, move.
You find out that some of the people are undercover cops, so they're like, holy fuck. The guy that Paul Walker works for, the mafia boss, he tells him to get rid of the guns that they use so it can't be traced back to them. And it should be easy, right?
Joey, get rid of it.
He goes home and he's trying to figure stuff out. Now his son was already home with the neighbor's kids, and they were hiding downstairs, and they see where Paul Walker hid the gun. And the neighbor's kid takes the gun, uses it to shoot his stepfather because his stepfather is such an asshole, abusive guy. The kid then runs away. So now if the cops or if anyone else finds out that this gun is out there on the streets and that Paul Walker didn't do his job, a lot of people and a lot of shit is going down.
The gun is on the street. The Russian mob is involved. This whole thing is about to blow up.
Now, what I thought of Running Scared was, wow, this movie is pretty fucking awesome. Say what you want to say about Paul Walker as an actor. I will admit that there are some movies, mostly his earlier stuff, where he's just okay. This film, he brings his A-game. I've never seen him act so well, so convincing. I've never seen him this good, but in this movie. You could say his character is unlikable and not that nice of a guy. Sure, but I don't know what it is. The fact that we see him with his family and that he is a family man, even though he's caught up with the wrong people and he's doing all this fucked up stuff. And how desperate he is to track down not only this kid, but the gun. Like, okay, I can still root for this guy.
It's not just any hot piece. Tommy used it to burn a dirty cop. If they find it, I'm dead.
His wife is played by Vera Farmiga, who, every time I see Vera Farmiga, I don't know what it is about her, but she's so sexy. Her introduction scene in here where Paul Walker comes in and literally just takes her, and I'm like, yeah, not only is she hot, but she knows it. But her character wasn't just there to be sexy. She had some nice scenes as well. Like one part where the kid who ran away, that shot his stepfather with the gun, he's out there and he gets picked up by this couple who at first seemed like nice people, but then you find out that no, they're doing some weird shit with kids that they kidnap, involving video cameras and in a weird room. You can only imagine. And when he calls Vera Farmiga, she is like, holy fuck, and she goes there to get him. And the way that scene plays out.
Dead guys tell no tales.
You're gonna whack me? How long have we known each other?
This young kid that's causing all of this craziness, Oleg, is played by Cameron Bright. I've seen him in a couple of things, but I was really impressed with the kid. Look, he had a fucked up situation. His stepfather was such an asshole that, again, like I said earlier, I don't blame this little kid. There's so much crazy stuff going on between the kid Oleg running off with the gun and trying to figure out what to do next, and he runs into so many crazy characters like a prostitute or her pimp. And then you have Paul Walker with his son who are out there driving around trying to find the kid, at the same time lying to his mob boss and saying, look, that gun wasn't mine, you have nothing to worry about, while he's really trying to save his ass.
I want my son!
The detective who's trying to get all the evidence, not to solve the case, but to use it against these mob people to get more money.
Detective, ride down.
I'm gonna find that gun. Because I got the toughest mob in the world. I'm the law.
Of course you have dirty cops in this movie. The directing style, too, reminded me a lot of Crank. It's not as, like, crazy and all over the place as Crank, but it does have its own unique style, and it is memorable. You don't hear a lot of people talking about Running Scared. I'm assuming a lot of people haven't seen it. That's a shame. It's insanely underrated. If you haven't seen Running Scared, Definitely check this movie out. Once again, this may be my favorite Paul Walker film. I love him in all the Fast and Furious movies, but still, this movie, his acting especially, I was really impressed with. Even the direction that the movie went towards the end, I didn't see a lot of stuff coming.
I've never seen evil before tonight. Real evil.
Initiate. Don't do this, Frankie. Don't you do it.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you have seen Running Scared and what you think of it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!